So the man you see behind me is a pro-Trump rapper who has 30 days to leave the country. But he's not just a regular rapper. This man's music went so viral, it sparked the biggest protest Cuba has ever seen in decades. Not only did this song go viral in Cuba, it even went international here in the States, to the point where senators like Marco Rubio named an entire bill after this man's song. So you could imagine the Cuban government is highly upset with this man, and it decided to lock up two of the people that collaborated with him on the song. They in jail right now getting tortured every single day. But this man was able to escape to America. So while in America, he told the American media, hey, listen, Donald Trump is the best president to have right now, both for this country and my home country. According to him, he thought that Donald Trump was going to put the pressure on the Cuban government and make Cuba great again. But you got to understand, this man feels like he has the Republican Party in his back pocket, because so many Republicans came out, prominent Republicans at that, came out and supported this man, his movement, and his song. They named the bill after this man. But here's the thing. Those same Republicans that was championing this man and his movement are crickets right now. Dead silent. Not a peep, not a sound. So according to him, he says, listen, I understand why Donald Trump is doing all of this. There's too many people in this country. But if he could just look at each case individually and see the severity of certain cases, I think things would be better off that way. So on one hand, he's saying, hey, there's too many people here. This man's doing what he got to do. But at the same time, he's saying, hey, listen, but if he could just look at each individual case, but you just said there was too many people here. How can he have the time, resources, and energy to look at each individual case unless he's just talking about his individual case? All right. Now, this man's making a lot of noise on social media, and social media is making a lot of noise back. They're saying, hey, listen, you're laying in the bed you chose to make. All right. This man was supporting a president that was saying that this is what he was going to do. But for some reason, the man who felt like he had Marco Rubio in his back pocket felt like he was also untouchable. Now he has 30 days to leave the country, and he is for sure. And actually, I am too. It's pretty safe to say this man will be headed straight to a Cuban jail, getting ready to be tortured and mistreated every single day, just like the buddies who collaborated with him on that song. But now listen, you got to understand, this man's a foreigner. The Republican Party embraced him, and he decided to embrace them back because in his mind, he's thinking chess. I'm like, all right, you know what? Bump it. If these are the people that want to support me and what I'm doing, then I gotta get behind these people. You know, because when stuff hits the fan, maybe they're going to come right back around and help me. But that was a grave miscalculation. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments.